Welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station. Here are the news today. The Ministry of Finance has just submitted the report number 164 to the Prime Minister for approval of a draft scheme on reforming the model of quality and food safety inspection for imports.
The goal of the project is to cut cost, time, and create convenience for businesses. Furthermore, protecting the legitimate rights and interests of business organizations, individuals, and consumers. Improves the quality management efficiency for imported goods. The project aims to reduce cost and time for custom clearance of imported goods, create the necessary environment and conditions for the socialization of quality inspection and food safety inspection. Rationally protect domestic production, protect the environment, interests, and health of the community. The ministry mentioned it is important to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of quality inspection and food safety inspection for imports to ensure strict management and compliance with legal regulations on imported goods, contributing to ensuring national security, economical safety.
From November 2020, students in middle and high school can use cell phones during class time with the teacher's permission. This is a notable change in Circular 32 of the Ministry of Education and Training.
The Ministry of Education and Training has just issued Circular 32 on the regulations on junior high school, senior high school, and high school with multiple levels of education. This circular takes effect from the coming November. Specifically, students can use their cell phones for learning with the teacher's permission. This adjustment comes from the fact that, in many situations, students need to use smartphone features to complete learning tasks, searching for references while class is in progress. Previously, although the old regulations did not allow students to use cell phones, it was difficult for schools to manage and control this.
The Labor Federation of Dong Nai Province, on the 19th of September, organized the awarding of scholarships to the Labor Charity Fund for the children of workers in difficult circumstances in the area.
20 studio students are the children of labor workers with difficult circumstances studying and working in the selected enterprises for this scholarship. Each scholarship is worth 1 million Vietnam đồng. Funding is sponsored by Tấm Lòng Vàng Labor Social Fund and Vietcombank. Vice Chairman of the Labor Confederation of Tăng Quoc Lập Province said that entering the new school year of 2020 to 2021, in the context of the complicated COVID-19 epidemic, many workers' families have more difficulty preparing their children to school. Therefore, the provincial trade union organized many activities to reward workers and at the same time provided funding for the children to go to school.
On the 19th of September, U.S. media reported that an envelope containing the lethal poison, identified as ricin, was sent to the White House.
The New York Times, Wall Street, and CNN television channel reported information from a U.S. federal official that the envelope, believed to have sent from Canada, was intercepted at the government mail center before reaching the White House. When asked about this information, the FBI said U.S. Secret Service and U.S. Postal Inspection Service partners are investigating a suspicious letter received at U.S. government mail facility. Meanwhile, the White House and the Secret Service declined to comment on the information. Ricin can cause death within 36 to 72 hours from exposure to an amount as small as a pinhead. No known antidote exists.
Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif on the 19th of September said that the world community should oppose the United States' use of sanctions to impose its will.
Mr. Jarif calls this is an act of bullying, and countries need to speak up. Otherwise, they will be the next victim of the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump plans to issue an executive order allowing him to impose U.S. sanctions on anyone who violates a conventional arms embargo against Iran, which is set to expire in October. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said on Saturday all United Nations sanctions on Iran have to be restored, and the conventional arms embargo on the country will no longer expire in mid-October, and threatened punishment for those who violate them. As this developed, Mike Pompeo threatened to impose consequences if the UN member countries do not enforce the sanctions.
That is the end of the news today. Thank you for tuning in.